and welcome to the Holistic Witch's Cottage. I am the Holistic Witch. My name is Melissa, and thank you for listening as I present today's pre-summer solstice recording. So this looks like it's going to be a busy weekend for me, and the summer solstice is tomorrow. So while I have a few free moments, I decided to record a short one. So here's a little update on what's happening at the cottage. The hubby and I decided to get kayaks for our 20th wedding anniversary. Now, it's a little early, but we wanted to get them and make sure that we have everything set so we can go on this week-long kayaking adventure for the actual anniversary week. So we got the kayaks at a semi-local agricultural store and got them home and got the accessories to go with them, life jackets and, the necessary things. And my husband really likes to buy things that accessories. So we got all that set, and we decided instead of keeping them here and running them back and forth all the time, we'd look into getting a shoreline slip at our favorite park where we camp a lot. That way, when we're up there with the camper, we can just go a mile down the road and get the kayaks. And that should have worked out smoothly and well last week, but it didn't because they were paving the road to the boat launch that we purchased our permits for. So we went up there again today to take care of the rest of the deal. And I posted some pictures on the Holistic Witch's Cottage Facebook page. It was not the most beautiful weather. The lake was choppy and it was windy. It actually was beautiful, but it was windy and choppy and probably not the best day to take new kayaks out on the lake. So we found our slips, which were numbered, where we're supposed to, take your cables and hook them up and all that good stuff. And somebody was already on one of ours. So we had to go back to the office and get all that changed, and more paperwork and more this and that, and more debacle. But hopefully we were all set to do a little trial run this weekend. Otherwise, in my part of the world, the flooding has been terrible, and I know in other parts of the world, it's just been downright dangerous. So wherever you are, I hope you are safe and well and ready for the solstice. Now, it's summer solstice in the northern hemisphere where I am, and winter solstice on the southern half of the world. So I'm not sure if we have any southern listeners from the other half of the world, but if there are, happy solstice to you as well. So I'm preparing for summer solstice, which I believe this year officially falls on June 20th, which will be tomorrow. I'm hoping for nice weather. We'll see. And this is usually one that I don't do a huge amount of food preparation for. We're hoping to take a trip into the woods, so it'll probably be more like food in a cooler. For us, I have posted some recipes and suggested menu plans for those of you who are planning grand celebrations. We're planning a fire probably in the woods, so it's probably going to look more like picnic food for us, but that's okay. One of the most popular foods, at least based on social media numbers, for the summer solstice are honey cakes, which I also posted a recipe for. I don't know if I'll have time to make honey cakes, but we'll get into that a bit more in a moment. So officially, the holiday is known in some circles, Wiccan and pagan circles, as Litha. Some pronounce it as Lita, and it's spelled Litha. It's also known as midsummer. I prefer just to call it the summer solstice. It's the longest day and the shortest night. And for me, somebody who works with a lot of holistic energy, natural energies, the longest day, and a celebration of the sun. I have also found that the veil is very thin on the solstice, usually at the sunset, but sometimes at the sunrise. So if you are particularly, how do I want to word this? If you are susceptible to the sun's energy, this may be a good time to do some ancestor work and perhaps have a conversation across the veil with past ancestors. So the celebration is known as Litha, or midsummer, or summer solstice, and the Druids have their own names for things which I can never pronounce correctly. If I ever get my husband on here, I'll let him talk to you about all things Druid. I have done Druid training, but it's not necessarily my strong suit. Many celebrate with food and bonfires and parties and wine and honey cakes and warm weather and herbs and blessings and beautiful flowers. Now, from a Christian perspective, Corpus Christi, or the solemnity of the body of Christ, also falls about the same time. It's one of those Christian holidays that's based upon another date. So what I read was it generally falls on the Thursday after Trinity Sunday, which actually is at the time of my recording today, Thursday evening. Once upon a time, when I was a devout Eastern Rite Catholic, I would go to Corpus Christi Mass. I guess that's the nicest way to put it. No, I was not Roman Catholic. I was Eastern Catholic, and actually most of those churches in my area have closed or moved to larger cities. But I remember years ago, this is probably what started me. I was always like trained by granny women, so I always knew folkcraft. But the Corpus Christi celebration was probably the one that got me most into the ritual, because they called quarters in that celebration. I had just started learning about some pagan cultures and some Wiccan cultures, and they had done a ceremony celebrating the directions, the cardinal directions of calling the quarters. And I was absolutely fascinated by that. That was before I took a deep dive into this blended path that I now walk. But it falls at the same time. So we're celebrating the sun, but some are also celebrating the Christian Son of God. And those holidays often coincide on the calendar. So whatever you celebrate, I hope the sun is bright, the weather is warm, and you are safe and happy and filled with joy, whatever you're doing. What else can I talk about today? The gardens sort of got flooded and gross with all the muddy, stormy weather we've had, but I just saw the first of the broccoli tips starting, so they've been leafy for a while, but hopefully there'll be broccoli to pick in a week if nothing happens. my spinach, and I have 3 types of spinach, but one type got infested by something just because everything's so wet. It's gross out there. Oh, and today to do the kayaks, I wore muck boots. I sort of warned Abby about it. Like, you might want to prepare for weather. We might be swamping it to get out there. Yeah, I'm glad I wore my farmer's muck boots because I was wading in mud today, cottage family. It was muddy and funny and gross. But back to the garden, same thing. I need the muck boots for that too. So things are progressing nicely. Everything is green and crazy, and hopefully it will be starting to produce things that we can eat very soon. We've been into the greens, the spinach and the lettuce and the mixed greens and mesclun for a while, and the onions too. But hopefully we'll be digging in to some more substantial things soon. So the gardens look good. I wish there had been more warm weather for my Sally's Ball hot tub. That was my little treat to me several years ago. This has not been the season for it so far. Hopefully it will be the season for kayaks because we'll be trying those out soon. So for summer solstice, I will probably not be making honey cakes, but I did make biscuits last night, so I might be doing something with biscuits or pound cake. And I'm looking at my wine rack. Hubby makes his own mead, but I'm looking at the wine rack, trying to decide what would go well with honey cakes, and I think I am going to choose Riesling. I think Riesling and honey cakes sound wonderful, so I think that will be the deal. Anything else? Numbers on social media have been amazing, so for everyone who's joining, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting ready to upgrade. There's like levels in Podbean, and I don't really understand them yet because I'm so new to this podcast world. But I'm to the point where I think I can upgrade to the next level, which means I should be able to share to Spotify and all the other places that have deals with Podbean, which means more opportunities to talk to all you great people. That I love when you come and write messages on the cottage. I love to have conversations with you. Sometimes y'all are very quiet, and other times you're very chatty, and I love to have conversations with you. So, however, and if you have conversations, then I'll give you shout outs from here as well. I don't think I have too much more to say. I'm hearing this very strange noise in the background, so I'm going to pause. So I'm not sure what happened there. I hope I can clean that up. So I think I'm going to end this before something else weird happens. Thank you for listening. Much love. Happy summer solstice and blessings on your journey. Yay!